Hello. Hi. Welcome in, Rebecca. And thank you very much for the raid, Fizzy. 6 large cats and Teal. Welcome in. How's it going? I think Fizzy has set everyone up to be a real bastard to me and to deliberately piss me off about Frankenstein, which I appreciate because it's going to offset the absolute fucking excitement I am holding inside me right now. Yeah, we're playing this game today, The Wonder of Frankenstein's Creature. If you don't know, I love Frankenstein. It's my favourite book. I'm holding the book in my hands right now, and I love it so much. It is the best book ever, I think. Welcome in, Anna. How's it going? I love it so much. I'm so excited to play this game. I'm trying to contain my excitement, but you may have to forgive me if I am a little overexcited. I've never played this game. I have no idea. This game might be shit. But if nothing else, it gives me an excuse to be very excited about Frankenstein. Frankenstein reading stream. It's interesting you should mention that. Before I dive into the game, I was considering just reading the preface to Frankenstein, the 1818 text. Because I've got it here in front of me. It's only a page and a half, so it's not like a particularly long piece, but I think it could be a nice way for me to get to be a bastard. So would people, I don't know if I can read. I'm too excited. I might fuck up every word, but I'm happy to give it a try. Okay, people want me to read. I can do a read. I can read stuff. I'm capable of reading. My hands are shaking so fucking much because I'm so excited. I love Frankenstein. I could talk about it all day, and I may end up doing that. I've written like 4 pages of notes because I needed to get everything out my head onto paper about all the stuff that I love so much about Frankenstein. It's I love this book so much. It's amazing. Yeah, so the title of the stream, the full title of Frankenstein is Frankenstein the Modern Prometheus. Prometheus had this major kind of place in romantic literature. Byron wrote a poem called Prometheus in 1815? No, 1816, I think. Don't hold me to that. Around then. And then Percy Shelley wrote Prometheus Unbound, which was a lyrical drama, which he published in 1820. So there's this major kind of place with Prometheus in the text. But anyway, that's another diversion, which I won't apologise for. Fuck you. But yeah, so the text opens with this these 3 lines from Paradise Lost, from book 10. We're not going to fact check you. You need to fact check me. Tell me if I'm wrong. Fuck you. Yeah, these 3 lines from Paradise Lost, book 10. Did I request thee maker from my clay to mould me man? Did I solicit thee from darkness to promote me? And Paradise Lost occupies this absolutely fascinating place, both kind of surrounding the text, but both physically within the text as well. There's this major kind of Miltonic influence that goes entirely through the text, and it's quite mutable as well, which I think is even more fascinating. But the fact that it's referenced directly in the text, and the creature reads Paradise Lost and identifies himself with the satanic figure, which itself is a whole nother thing. I'm getting too over distracted. I'm going on for too long. Someone please tell me to shut up. Frankenstein was the monster. I'm gonna say that right now. Fuck you, Victor. Fight me. Anyway, also this sorry, my brain is on like 4 different planes right now. Thank you so much for the follow, Hannah. This very much reminds me of, I think the painting is called The Wanderer, right? The kind of Wordsworthian painting, which I can't get up now because I should have gotten it up before starting to stream, but I didn't. I'm sorry. I will talk about more of this stuff as I'm going. But anyway, the general kind of gothic vibe. I love that they've included this on the kind of title screen. Very excited by this. But I'm going to read the preface, and I'm not going to try and talk too much about it. I say, being 10 minutes into the stream and I haven't shut up. But yeah, we'll read the preface, and it'll be maybe a nice way of contextualizing Wonder Above the Sea of Fog. That's the one. Yeah, so that's a very clear influence, which is interesting that they've put that there, given that it's not really specifically Frankenstein-esque, but the imagery does recur a lot throughout the text, so I'm not entirely surprised. And I also love that they have included a more general gothic / romantic kind of aesthetic to the title screen. I think it really gives me hope that this is going to really engage with some of the kind of themes and aspects of the text. I'm really hoping so. I said I was going to read the preface. I have not. I'm going to do it. I'm going to read it. I'm sorry if I fuck it up. But I'm very excited, so sometimes reading is hard. Stretch out your neck. I'm doing it. I'm having a big stretch. Okay. I'm shaking so much. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm doing like a presentation. I feel like I'm back in school. But yeah, I'm gonna read this preface. I'm gonna do a mellow reading. It's gonna be nice and calm. So the preface starts as follows. The event on which this fiction is founded has been supposed by Dr. Darwin and some of the physiological writers of Germany as not of impossible occurrence. I shall not be supposed as according the remotest degree of serious faith to such an imagination, yet in assuming it as the basis of a work of fancy, I have not considered myself as merely weaving a series of supernatural terrors. The event on which the interest of the story depends is exempt from the disadvantages of a mere tale of spectres and enchantment. It was recommended by the novelty of the situations which it develops, and however impossible as a physical fact, affords a point of view to the imagination for the delineating of human passions more comprehensive and commanding than any which the ordinary relations of existing events can yield. I have thus endeavoured to preserve the truth of the elementary principles of human nature, while I have not scrupled to innovate upon their combinations. The Iliad, the tragic poetry of Greece, Shakespeare in The Tempest and Midsummer Night's Dream, and most especially in Milton in Paradise Lost, conform to this rule, and the most humble novelist who seeks to confer or receive amusement from his labours may, without presumption, apply to prose fiction a licence, or rather a rule, from the adoption of which so many exquisite combinations of human feeling have resulted in the highest specimens of poetry. The circumstance on which my story rests was suggested in casual conversation. It was commenced partly as a source of amusement and partly as an expedient for exercising any untried resources of mind. Other motives were mingled with these as the work proceeded. I am by no means indifferent to the manner in which whatever moral tendencies exist in the sentiments or characters it contains shall affect the reader, yet my chief concern in this respect has been limited to the avoiding... My chief concern in this respect has been limited to the avoiding the enervating effects of the novels of the present day, and to the expedition of the amiableness of domestic affection and the excellence of the universal virtue. The opinions which naturally spring from the character and situation of the hero are by no means to be conceived as existing always in my own conviction, nor is any inference justly to be drawn from the following pages as prejudicing any philosophical doctrine of whatever kind. It is a subject also of additional interest to the author, that this story was begun in the majestic region where the scene is principally laid, and in society which cannot cease to be regretted. I passed the summer of 1816 in the environs of Geneva. The season was cold and rainy, and in the evenings we crowded around a blazing wood fire and occasionally amused ourselves with some German stories of ghosts, which happened to fall into our heads. These tales excited in us a playful desire of imitation. Two other friends, a tale from the pen of one of whom would be far more acceptable to the public than anything I could ever hope to produce, and myself agreed to write each a story, founded on some supernatural occurrence. The weather, however, suddenly became serene, and my two friends left me on a journey among the Alps, and lost in the magnificent scenes where they present all memory of their ghostly visions. The following tale is the only one which has been completed. There's a few things that I guess I should probably explain here. Where are we looking at? Yeah, the idea of the circumstance suggested in casual conversation. Someone's gonna read this text out for you. Fuck it, that's fine. Yeah, I think the kind of story is that they spent the summer in, I can't remember the name of the villa, a villa by Lake Geneva. It was Mary Shelley with her, I don't think they were married at that time, Percy Shelley, her boyfriend, her sister Claire Claremont, Lord Byron, and John Polidori, who was a writer and also Lord Byron's physician. And they were generally talking about a bunch of nerds. They talked about a bunch of philosophy and whether life is what we think it is. All that nerdy shit. That emote is me right now. Diodati, that's the one. I knew it started with a D, but I couldn't remember what the name was. My brain's gone all fuzzy. And then the other bit that they were talking about that I wanted to, Lord Byron, being the little slag he is, was like, let's all write ghost stories, and mine's going to be the best because I'm a nerd. And then Mary Shelley was like, fuck you, I'm going to write Frankenstein. I'm maybe 17, but I'm the best. So it was 1816, also the year without summer, which doesn't, I mean, it adds a lot, but like in terms of like relevant stuff, I could go on for days about that, but it just adds this general kind of very, very good gothic vibe, you know? It just adds this great like darkness to the whole thing. That's all I'm gonna say about that. John Polidori, as a little side note, wrote a short story called The Vampire, which I think was also conceived during that story writing contest. And The Vampire is very, very Byronic. Very much like has Byron as this protagonist and was the kind of precursor to Dracula. So we can blame Byron for a lot of modern vampire stories. Twilight was entirely Byron's fault. Just saying now. But yeah, that's most of what I wanted to say about that. I think there's a bunch of other stuff that I've made notes on and annotated, but it's not relevant. I need to actually play the game at some point. It's been 17 minutes. But I just love it. It's just so good, and it's just so beautifully written and so wonderful. And it just encapsulates what is so wonderful about Frankenstein. And it's dedicated to, so the novel is dedicated to William Godwin, described here, author of Political Justice, Caleb Williams, and these volumes are respectfully inscribed by the author. So I don't know if I said William Godwin is Mary Shelley's father. He was a radical philosopher. He generally, kind of utilitarianism and anarchism were the general sort of terms that we describe today to kind of describe his political philosophy. He wrote, Political Justice, which generally sort of laid out a few ideas about how we should kind of restructure society in some ways. Kind of a general critique of, I mean, it describes it on, I had to jog my memory on Wikipedia, and it sort of describes it as a critique of political institutions, which is fine, like as a very brief way of describing it, but this kind of critique of how governments kind of perpetuate injustice, and generally how we should not have too much inequality. Thanks Godwin. Truly radical. And he then was a major inspiration for Wordsworth and Coleridge, and also for Percy Shelley, who then Mary did a romance with. Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna start playing the game, because otherwise I'm just never gonna play it. We're not gonna play a game today. We're just gonna talk about Frankenstein. Okay. Welcome in, Acratic Absurd. You've luckily skipped my absolute chaos start to this stream. I'm fine. I'm gonna click start and see what happens. We will talk about more. Don't worry. As things come up, I want to talk more about Byron. I want to talk more about Paradise Lost. I want to talk about Mary Wollstonecraft. I haven't even gone into Mary Wollstonecraft. Mary Shelley's kind of like autobiography, and not literal autobiography, but her kind of the kind of chronology of Mary Shelley's early life leading up to the publication of Frankenstein. I could talk a bit about the 1832 text, but quite frankly, I don't want to because it makes me angry. I'm not going to think about that. And then we haven't even got to the actual fucking text yet. I haven't even got to what's actually in the fucking book, and it's already so fucking brilliant. Okay. Yeah, Tam, you can fact check me, because I'm sure you know way more about Frankenstein than I do, and about romanticism and poetry and Shelley and everything like that. Welcome in. Did I welcome in everyone? I think it was just Tam, who I haven't welcomed in. Welcome in, Tam. I hope everyone's having a lovely day. Sorry that I didn't say that at the start. I'm here. I'm normal. Everything's fine. Let's start. I don't know how long this game's going to be, so we shall see. First of all, I remember a strong light pressing upon my nerves, obliging me to shut my eyes. When I opened them again, the light poured in upon me. He's a little guy. He's just a little baby. Do I need to click him? Oh, hello. Let me know how the audio is as well. Hopefully it's not, you can hear the music, but hopefully it's not too loud. So I'm not sure if I move at all in this game or whether it's, I think it's mostly text-based. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's so beautiful. Alba. Hello. Hi, baby. Oh, look at the little boy. You want to come this way? He's so spindly. Let's go this way. Oh, I love this. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's the edge of the world. Can we go this way? Ah, we can. I explored this space as blank as my memory. My limbs were stiff, as though after a long slumber. We're just creeping around. Just being a little dude. That effect is really nice. Come over here. Can we go this way? Okay, we'll go this way. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We've got all day. Let's find out where we're going. Ooh. Things are happening. You want to go this way? We can't go this way. Ooh, can we go down that way? I see stairs. Huh. Okay, so this does follow where Frankenstein's creature starts the narrative. You want to go this way? Where do you want to go? Ah, okay. This fucking effect is amazing. Everything in this place was strange to me. He's just a little baby. He's just a wee little guy. Oh. I was like an animal caught in a trap. Yeah, it's gorgeous. I love the visuals. This kind of unveiling the... It's like, I'm not sure what the... Is it sort of watercolour-esque? Like it's very faded and very obscured. Really nice effect. Where do you want to go? You want to go this way? Look how spindly he is. It's great. Hope you don't call me a woke student for saying I think that Frankenstein is misunderstood and a victim. Oh, these fucking kids. These woke kids. I didn't tell you to go there. Almost like ink dropping in water as the scene is revealed. Yeah. It's gorgeous. So I think we might be in... the old man's house. I feel like, unless we are in Frankenstein's lair, we shall see. Ooh. My chat died for a second there. Was worrying. Story about heroic scientist man who fights an evil monster. Exactly. That's exactly what it's about. Thick toothy paper. I had no idea what toothy paper is, but I like the sound of it. Anything up here? Come on then, little baby. He's running. He's moving faster, isn't he? I think that's intentional. I left this place, which I did not know at that time was a gruesome birthplace. A bit on the nose, really, but alright, I will allow it. Oh, should I go into my theories about the birth themes? Oh, got colour. I wondered for hours. Memoriae. Watch the I really want to watch the 1931 Frankenstein. I've never seen it. I was going to suggest it for movie night, but I thought everyone's going to hate that except me. I want to watch it because I'm a nerd. But shall I talk about that, seeing as it's come up as a theme? Fuck it. You know what? I'm allowed. It's my stream. I'm gonna leave this here for a second. So, Mary Shelley was born in August 30th, day before me, in, I wrote here, 1979. Yes, Mary Shelley was born in 1979. No, she was born in 1797. 11 days after her birth, Mary Wollstonecraft, her mother, died. And she had, I believe, 3 children who'd passed away. The number doesn't exactly... we can get her on stream. So she had a series of miscarriages and premature births, which resulted in children, her children passing away, and only had one surviving child. She also experienced the death of her half-sister and Percy Shelley's ex-wife in 1816, the year that Frankenstein was first written. In terms of the actual text itself, there's a span of roughly 9 or 10 months. So the first text, the first letter of the text is written December 11th. It's 17, and then it's crossed out, so it doesn't actually specify the year. And then the final letter is September 12th. And I'm not going to spoil Frankenstein. You need to read it, but I'm not going to spoil it. The final letter is, I believe, September 12th, 17 blank. So there's a span of 9 or 10 months there. So in terms of the idea of conception and birth, the entire book is kind of often read by academics and readers, I guess, as this kind of birth narrative. And itself, the text is this kind of monstrous birth. It's I've always had this idea that Frankenstein is the monster, taking on that kind of meme phrase, but applying it to the text itself because of how it is so much a conglomeration of all these different kind of inspirations and aspects that all come together into this kind of monstrous novel, which is kind of birthed over this course of 9 or 10 months. And I think that's fascinating. There's more I can say about it.
Yes. Hello, it's me, Vicky Frankenstein.
Big Flash Cats, thank you so much for the 14-month sub. Get out of here, Victor. You're a mean little bastard. But yes, so all these kind of things. Didn't mean to interrupt you. Don't worry. I need to be contained. I will talk forever if someone doesn't shut me up. But yeah, the general point, and I'm not going to go too deep into any of this stuff because it's stuff that I want to write about and needs lots of unpacking and stuff for me to be able to process myself. But as a kind of general kind of idea to introduce people to is that there's a lot of ideas of birth and death and how close those two things are knit together in the early years of Shelley's life, in such a short span of time in her first 17 years of life, that it's impossible not to see Frankenstein through that lens to some extent at least. And then, often people read the creature as a kind of son of Frankenstein and talk about this kind of paternal relationship that they have. There's other readings of it as well. There's queer readings, which are definitely very present. But the kind of idea of birth and death is so closely knit that it's impossible not to kind of see it in Frankenstein. So that seems to be the angle that this game is taking on as well, which I really like. I'm really interested in that. Everyone's too nice to me. Please don't be too nice to me, otherwise I will just talk about this for the rest of my life, and I need to actually play the game. This is my new thing now. I just if you haven't read Frankenstein, I would so highly recommend it. I think like it's a really interesting one in that Frankenstein as a popular, what's the phrase I'm looking for? Pop culture. That's the word I was looking for. Oh my god, my brain's gone. Do you need to actually play the game? Yeah, fuck this game. As like a pop culture kind of figure, Frankenstein is probably like one of, if not the most kind of well-known pop cultural figure there is, I would argue. Like, people of all ages, you can hear the name Frankenstein and people have this idea. Like, it's generally that bolt through the head, green-faced monster. And I'm not criticising that. I think that's interesting. I don't think that's bad, even if it's not kind of true to the way the text presents it. I'm actually really interested in that. I forgot what I was saying. I've gone on a tangent. I'm going to play the game and it'll come back to me because I forgot where I started that sentence and I have no idea where I was going. I've annoyed myself now that I can't remember where I started that sentence, and I just sort of went somewhere and forgot to Discord read along. I would be happy to do a Discord read along or a Twitch read along. Just so you know, don't tempt me. Don't fucking tempt me. I will do it. I've annoyed myself. I've really annoyed myself that I've forgotten where I started that sentence. If anyone remembers, then please remind me because I need to finish my train of thought. Anyway, I'm going to play the game. So colourful. He's a little fast boy. Your Draenog thought exactly. It's a little lake. You gonna look in the lake? Have your little Narcissus moment? Have your little... This is always how I imagined in the text where I was reading Paradise Lost, so... fitting. It's read my mind at least. Ooh, the music is so beautiful as well. Oh, I love it. Hello. Oh, let's go. It's just a nice path. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. It'll all be fine. Whoops. You want to stay here for a sec? Alright. I have to let the camera finish zooming. The fresh air caressed my face. No. Forgotten colours shimmered under my feet. Where are we going? I'm all lost. Do I know? Am I going the right way? Ah, I am going the right way. Excellent. Oh, hello. So colourful. Wonder if I can interact with the colours. Ooh. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, I love it. As I write these words years later, I remember this moment of pure joy. I needed to know everything about this place. I love it so much. Look at him go! He's so fast! Welcome in, Cowloff. How are you doing? Hope you're having a lovely day. Oh! I do apologise. I didn't interact with that first. Let me see that again. Bum bum. I've forgotten it. 1, 2, there. Ma. Was that right? Wait, let me look again. It was right. Okay. So bum bum. Oops, down the bottom here. Oh, was it that? Yeah. Little rainbows. Beautiful. This is where the queer reading of Frankenstein comes in. I see. Very subtle there. Nice. Just came back from a nap. Wasn't scammed. Excellent. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, so... Oh, forgotten it already. Okay. My brain is so full of thoughts about Frankenstein, I cannot take in puzzles. I may need a few tries. I think it was... blue? Might be purple. It wasn't, it was purple. I'm sorry. Was... bum, ba, ba? Oh, it was completely wrong. Bum, ba, ba. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. Okay. Got it. Wahaha. Smashing it. I love it. Oh, that is gorgeous. My mind saturated with new sensations. I lost consciousness. No, baby. Hello. God, that is so beautiful. Hi, darling. You want to wake up? A melodious song roused me from this languor. Naturally. Oh, look at that. I love that effect. Like light coming through trees is just gorgeous. It's one of my favourite things when I'm outside. If I'm in like in a woodland, just being able to see that light coming through. Let's have some water. Oh, he's just a little baby. Ooh, look at that. I discovered harmony. A symphony of emotions of which I was the conductor. He's doing it. Rest, explore. Let's explore. Fuck yeah. Oh. Okay. I thought I could go through there. Let's rest then. Why not? Have a little nap. Nothing wrong with that. It's a nice little time. I remained immersed in my thoughts. Was I destined to remain confined to this corner of nature? Or was there a wider world? A vibration disturbed the calm of this moment. Is it a bear? Like a scent of violence filling the air. Oh no! Oh, hello. We need to save the baby. Get out of here, snake. That's right. Welcome in, Monica. How's it going? I saved a deer. This is what happens. I'm just a friend. Ooh. Oh, that's so nice. God, I love that. Oh shit, that music is really cool. It's like slightly discordant. Did we do it good? I think we did it good. Everyone's gonna love us. That's the plot of Frankenstein. These wonderful sensations drove me to explore the world. What did it all mean? Who was I? Where was I supposed to go? I really like this. It's taken on a much more of a kind of pastoral kind of tone in terms of the colours and the kind of sensations, which I really love as a kind of antithesis to the kind of gothic that we saw at the beginning. Hello, are you Felix? Can we get your ball back? There you go. Hi. Can I go through here? Because there's just this really gorgeous kind of innocence to the early parts of, like, the ways that he describes his kind of interactions with nature. It's intensely romantic. But this kind of almost Blakean focus on the kind of innocence of nature and how that's so easily corrupted, but I love that. I was surrounded by what I thought to be small creatures. Kicking this spherical object amused them a great deal. Play with them! Ah, it's so cute! He's just having a nice little time. Oh, it's so cute. I'm gonna fucking kick you, child. No, I'm not being... Shit, I'm the problem. Oh no. They cried out, speaking a language that I did not understand. That's something that does bother me about the kind of pop culture impression of Frankenstein as this... I nearly said Frankenstein. Oh shit, I've done it. I've done the thing of the creature. Ah, fuck. He is a Frankenstein, he's the son. Fuck you. As this kind of unsophisticated, grunting monster. Like, he fucking teaches himself French and reads fucking nerd books. On both sides, colourful buildings replaced the forest that I had just left. Adam, exactly. I followed them, overjoyed at not being alone. Oh, he's a sad emo baby. Yeah. I mean, is he an Adam or is he a Satan? It's the real question. Hello, just a friend. Oh. Come on, let's go hide. Fuck. Like Hamlet. I mean, literally, yes. There is plenty of Shakespearean influence on most of the romantics. Especially Byron. He'd deny it, but I wrote an entire dissertation disproving that, so take that. Anyway, let's take this seriously. I'm gonna go hide. go? Do we have to go back? Everyone hates me even though I'm just a little baby. Oh, he's so sad. Hello? I don't know where to go. Oh no, I don't want to do either. Let's try and scare them away. Maybe roaring would be the least violent option in this instance. My poor baby. Recreated exit to by a bear in real life. He really did. It's an entire aspect of Byron that I never delved as much into as I would have wanted. I was too busy thinking about Shakespeare. We got anywhere to go? Can't go that way again. And if we have to go with the dogs? The dogs will be my friend, right? I'm just a little baby. Can I approach you? Can't approach you. Okay. My poor little baby boy. Under the arch. Ah. That makes sense. See, now it's taken on that gothic tone. Such a good tonal shift. Just purely through colour. I really like that. Am I missing the arch? Top. Go through there. I don't think I can get past that guy, could I? No. Okay. We're running. Look at them spindly little legs. You were under the arch saying, am I missing the arch? Oh. Sorry. The bridge. Oh, I thought that was a wall. I'm just a... I have no perception of... I have no depth perception. We're running. Am I good? Oh no! Leave me alone! I'm just a little guy. I mean, this is a little different from the book, but I'm not upset. I guess we're going to retaliate. Let's see what happens. What have we done? Oh no! Well, that was a light-hearted beginning to this story. I was discovering what fear was. They all sat upon me. One word kept coming up again and again in their language. Monster. I did not know the reason for the rage which deformed their features. I had to keep well away from these beings that were called humans. Probably for the best. He's just a lonely little baby. Let's go over and see this light here. Whoops. Are you anything? So we can hide. I wonder if there's anything else we can do. Almost like intertext with Nimona. There definitely is. Themes. Holy shit. Fucking themes. Who would have them? Can I go this way? looks like I have to hide. Let's do a little hide. Oh. Mary Shelley was a big fan of Nimona. Yeah, definitely. As she was born in 1979, as I apparently noted. Clearly. Ooh, looking through the window. Yeah, I want to see what's in there. Maybe some friends. What could possibly go wrong? Familia. I'd love to be able to read what this says, but I don't speak lines. Believe it or not. Chance had led me to this cottage. I remained cautious and decided to observe its inhabitants. I was thinking, I'm not going to ask you to do that, Crab, but if you wanna, I know you're a sucker for translating. So we can look in through the window, I imagine. Oh, sorry. What are they saying? I want to know. Talking shit about me, I bet. I do wonder whether we'll like pick up bits of the language. That would be a really nice touch actually, if like bits of the text sort of changed into English. I don't think it's going to happen, but I'd really like that. I don't know whether these are repeating. Can we go and say hi to him? I wonder whether we can go and speak to him. Let's have a look. So we're going back over here. I wonder if we wait for them to go out. Oh, playing a song. Look at this guy. Ow. Felix achieved wondrous sounds from this wooden object. Okay, I was worried I'd forgotten. It was Felix and Safi, wasn't it? I thought it was, but I was thinking, have I completely forgotten their names? I was tempted to join them, but it was too soon. Ooh. Let's go steal a book. The father is dozed off. I made the most of it to slip inside the cottage. Let's go explore. We're gonna sneak. Breaking and entering probably isn't the best way to make a good first impression, but frankly, I don't think anything is at this point. I think our choices are limited. Let's go find it. Yeah. Imagine this will help us learn what they were saying. Oh! What we're reading? Is it Frankenstein? All autumn long, I immersed myself in their encyclopedia. beautiful. I love the variation in colour. It's so good. Page after page, word after word, make you intoxicated with melancholy knowledge. God, that's stunning. The music is so nice. My heart. Oh, look at that. God, that is gorgeous. It's louder than you. Okay. I can keep an eye on that then. Most of the time it's fine. Okay. To be honest, that was probably worth hearing because that was beautiful. And it doesn't seem to be getting loud all that often. And frankly, it's good for me to be quiet every so often. Hello. Oh, yeah. It's doing the thing I said it was going to do. Nice. Autumn here, vegetable patch, fruit of vegetables. Wanting for meat, winter is coming. Head out, work. What's the use? No longer hiring. Year, difficult, last. Bible, believe, Jesus. Saved, household. Oh, that's so cool. I'm really happy it did what I thought it was going to do. I feel a bit smug now, like, yeah, I got it right. Rabbit, noun. General term which describes a species of mammal classified within the Leporidae family. Its meat forms part of a healthy diet. To catch it, the hunter or poacher sets his trap after spotting a path that it takes regularly or its burrow. Oh, I don't want to kill a rabbit. Oh, babies. Oh, no. Don't say you have to kill a rabbit. The game is translating. Oh, no. Oh. Don't give up, Crab. I won't translate any of the game. A monster. Thank you, Felix. Catch rabbit. Don't understand. Presumably it was nothing to do with me. You're rather modest. I'm going to make up what I think they're saying. What's the matter? Let's make the most of God's blessing. And have a meal. Gonna have to try and interpret somewhat. My thirst for knowledge was insatiable. I was learning about animals, machines, flowers, and medicine. My thirst for knowledge was insatiable. You said that already. Can't repeat yourself. How dare you? I was discovering the arts, writers, painters, and musicians. Turn down the game audio slightly there. Look at that effect. That transition through the seasons is just... It's so seamless, but it works so effectively as well. Like it's... Oh, it's perfect. I love it. I'm really loving this game. More than I thought I would. I'm really excited to keep playing. Let's have a look. What are they saying? You're shivering, Father. I can't interpret that. Old body, winter, something. Unfortunately, something too weak to chop wood. My children. Must leaving this cottage. Abandoning you? Our family, stay united through adversity. At my grand old age, death is release. Oh. Log, noun. Part of the trunk of a tree which has been cut off for heating. Logs are used to fuel a fire in a fireplace. To split logs with an axe, place the log vertically on the chopping block. It must be completely stable. Take the axe with both hands and strike the log with its cutting edge. Sure. Oh. Oh no, I'm sorry. I tried. I didn't know what I was. Nice. Felix, do you hear that noise? No, I pressed hit there. Bastard. There we go. I'm helping. It must be the noise of the ice cracking. I'm trying to read and do this at the same time. I keep missing it because I'm trying to read. Oh, the music is stressing me out. You're right. There's nobody there. Felix, there's someone here. He fled. Fear not. No doubt it's a vagrant looking for roots. It's just a friend. My twilight years. Time to live your lives, my children. I blame myself, Father. Being able to provide for the family's needs. Felix, you're the best son that ever something the earth. Oh. Live adjusting the audio. This is fine. I don't think it's a direct cipher. It doesn't seem to be a direct cipher, no. But the more I'm seeing it. Anglo-Frisian runes. Ooh, interesting. Oh, look at that. Oh, that light effect. I love it. Turn the music up. Immediately went nice. Oh shit. I missed that. Oh no. I missed a bit of text there, which is a little annoying. I was trying to adjust the audio because I didn't want it to be too loud. Finally, spring is here. Thanks to the Lord, our family has survived the harshness of winter. We'll be able to harvest fruit and vegetables. As long as the crows have not devastated our vegetable patch. Like last year. Let's pray to God that he removes this scourge from our household. Aww. Crow. Coming from the Corvidae family, crows enjoy fruits and vegetables. They prosper around vegetable patches where they inflict significant damage. One way to get rid of the birds is to scare them off, to distance them from crops. Can we do that? We can be a little scarecrow. I'll be the family scarecrow, it's fine. Kill ya! I'll fucking kill ya! Oh, you kill you little shit. We doing it? It's hard to quite see how to oh shit, come back here. No! No! Go away! Get off! There's a lot of them. Oh my god. Hell yeah. Oh cool, thank you, Fizzy. God has protected us from these cursed birds. Praise the Lord for his goodness. Aww. I'm going to make the most of it to go and sell some vegetables at the market. Bye bye, Felix. I'll come with you, Felix. See you later, my children. I'm going to rest my old bones. Me. Relatable. He's just having a little wiggle there. It's fine. Had the time come to show myself? Felix and Agatha. Who the fuck is Safi? I knew I'd got it wrong. I'm a fake. I'm so sorry. Not being troubled by my appearance, the blind father would perhaps agree to listen to me. Welcome in, Ravane. Where's he hiding them bones? By playing him a tune on the cello, I would open his heart. Let's do it. Oh yeah, I got the names mixed up. Oh fuck, hello. Oh god, I've got to do rhythm stuff. What? I clicked the right button. What are you on about? Fuming. Who's there? What? A miserable and abandoned creature. I don't even get to try it again. There's nothing to steal here. Take the cello and leave. I'm not a thief. Good God. Who are you? My birth made me a wanderer. What's your name? I don't even know if I have a name. Where do you come from? Let's do that one. It was last summer. I went through the village on the edge of the forest. Who taught you to play the cello? Fucking nobody, apparently. What's the... I mean, some of these options come off as a bit creepy. Like, as much as we love the guy, being like, hi, I've just been staring at you through the window for the past year. Let's do the top one. Over the course of the year, I've learned everything, thanks to your family. You spied on us? I feared that you would reject me. Where do you intend to go? I hope to stay by your side. Your presence does not herald anything good. Oh. Do you think the crows disappeared by God's grace? That's why our harvest was good. What joy to see you eating fruit and vegetables. They're being friends. You're our guardian angel. Let's do that one. I like that one. Would I find here a consolation for my solitude? I cannot gaze upon your face, but your voice sounds like a sweet melody. It's in harmony with my soul. Do not despair. Man's heart is filled with brotherly love. Do that one. Yet humans only see a detestable creature in me. Have you done wrong? We may have to lie, I think. We might not say we killed a child. I always turned away from violence. You're tremendously strong. Like the creature who attacked the village a year ago. It was you who killed that child. Ah, shit. That one, obviously. The remorse will never leave me. I cannot risk my children's lives. You were really happy to find meat on your table. Was it you who left us those rabbits? I saw hunger tormenting you. You watched over us. You're responsible for the death of that child. Why should I trust you? Continue on your way before my children find you here. Are you going to reject a creature who's asking for your compassion? Your voice is becoming menacing. We'll go with that one. You're like the others. I'm too old to fear you. Baby, I love you, it's okay. Oh no, ah shit. I would suspect not, Fizzy. We're back. Don't run that way. Oh, god damn it. My god. Negotiate. I mean you no harm. Let's go with that. Oh no. Are you an animal? Or the devil himself? What are you doing in our house? Don't. Oh no, we have to retaliate. Is that our option? Oh no. I need to go. You're gonna die. Let me run. There was a flee option. Oh shit, I didn't notice. Let's run. Kind of makes it more interesting. Oh no. What if arson and then flee? Now you're speaking Ravain's language. Ravain. The first humans that I encountered had naught but fear and hatred. Everyone rejected me. Why, I wondered. I moved forward through this bleak forest. The damp substance which covered the ground chilled my feet. I made a little note. I wonder if I've got it. There's a great passage. Can I read a bit of Frankenstein from chapter 15? It's a bit about Paradise Lost. Am I allowed? Can someone please give me permission to do a little excerpt? Of course you can. Thanks. Yes, excellent. So this will be from before this moment in the text, in the game, but similar sort of position. And I love the Miltonic influence on Paradise Lost. So we're going to read this little passage, not very long. So it's from chapter 15. But Paradise Lost excited different and far deeper emotions. I read it as I had read the other volumes which had fallen into my hands as a true history. It moved every feeling of wonder and awe that the picture of an omnipotent God warring with his creatures was capable of exciting. I often referred the several situations as their similarity struck me to my own. Like Adam, I was apparently united by no link to any other being in existence, but his state was far different from mine in every other respect. He had come forth from the hands of God a perfect creature, happy and prosperous, guarded by the especial care of his Creator. He was allowed to converse with and acquire knowledge from many beings of a superior nature, but I was wretched, helpless, and alone. Many times I considered Satan as the fitter emblem of my condition, for often like him, when I viewed the bliss of my protectors, the bitter gall of envy rose within me. I really like that bit. Godwin, in his, I think it was the Inquiry, had this kind of reading of Satan as a sympathetic figure, and that was very influential in informing the Romantics. And he also proposed Satan as this kind of revolutionary figure, with the kind of the French Revolution being a big part of Godwin's influence, and it obviously played a massive role in Shelley's upbringing and how she would have experienced kind of politics and social change. You get that sense in Frankenstein that Satan is this very sympathetic and revolutionary figure, which you can read in Milton. It's more ambiguous, I think, in Paradise Lost itself, but definitely the romantic interpretation is much more sympathetic towards Satan, and that carries through in a lot of romanticist poetry. Anyway, I'm gonna keep playing the game. I'm not gonna just keep reading. Don't worry. Where are we going? Oh fuck yeah. Prodigium. Despite the coolness, my throat was dry. Was this fear? I wonder if I can interact with that. Yeah, let's have a little drink. Ask you to keep reading. Don't tempt me. I will do it. Oh fuck, hello. Was it fatigue that misled my senses? We go through the water. Oh god, that is so cool. Was this my face reflected in the waters of the lake? Baby! Little tears. Oh, I was indeed this strange creature. Can we keep going? Don't think we can. Oh. My soul did not recognize itself in this grotesque mask. Alas, I did not yet entirely know the fatal effects of my miserable deformity. When the day broke, I left the shelter of this sad forest. You're running. It's just a little baby. Doesn't look like Frankenstein at all. I mean, it does not look at all like description in that Shelley gives. Shall I see if I can find it? It's a great description. If I can find it quickly, I should be able to find it because I have annotated the absolute living daylight out of that section. To the point where it might be difficult for me to read. Oh yeah, this description is quite possibly, it's just fantastic. I have to read this. I'm sorry. So I know I just read, but so there's this part where Frankenstein has just created the monster and he's looking on it and he goes, "How can I describe my emotions at this catastrophe, or how delineate the wretch whom with such infinite pains and care I had endeavoured to form? His limbs were in proportion, and I had selected his features as beautiful. Beautiful, great God! His yellow teeth scarcely covered the work of muscles and arteries beneath. His hair was of a lustrous black and flowing, his teeth of pearly whiteness, but these luxuriances only formed more horrid contrast with his watery eyes, that seemed almost of the same colour as the dun white sockets in which they were set, his shrivelled complexion and straight black lips. The different accidents of life are not so changeable as the feelings of human nature. I'd worked hard for nearly 2 years for the sole purpose of infusing life into an inanimate body. For this I deprived myself of rest and health. I desired it with an ardour that far exceeded moderation. But now that I had finished, the beauty of the dream vanished, and breathless horror and disgust filled my heart. Unable to endure the aspect of the being I had created, I rushed out the room and continued a long time traversing my bedchamber, unable to compose my mind to sleep. I'm not going to read the rest of it. Victor was making himself a boyfriend. That is my sort of interpretation. And also he had nipples. Exactly. Like it oscillates very much between this kind of almost kind of queer reading and that more like paternal reading, because they're both there, and like it's very weird to try and unpack those kind of simultaneously, obviously. But I can see how people have like there's those two kind of academic interpretations that both exist there, and it's just so brilliant. I love that description so much. There's another moment which I'm hoping I can get to, but I probably won't, because it's the bit where they talk, and there's just it's another bit that I've annotated the hell out of, so it's very easy for me to find. But like the bit where that I ought to be thy Adam. I can't remember the exact line. Sorry, I'm a fake. I'm a fraud. But that bit, it's very good. They can both be true and overlap. Yeah, exactly. I think that is part of the wonderful monstrosity of Frankenstein, the novel. I love it. It's great. Have I expressed that I quite like the book? I think it's all right. Let's go for a little walk. Let's go for a little stroll. My soul was overwhelmed by sadness. The humans could not see beyond this face which terrified them. He's just a nice little boy. He's just a friend. You're fond of it? Yeah, it's all right. After days of walking, I found myself somewhere in Tuscany. Missed a bit of that. Perhaps I'd find in these hills a creature who resembled me. Now you've got to threaten Frankenstein to make you a hot wife. Guided by various fragrances, I approached a vast garden. I see. We'll go in full Milton then, eh? I see. Definitely full Milton. I love it. I'm very excited. Okay. I'm going to take a quick break. I need to stretch my bones. I'm all giddy. I'm loving this so far, even more than I thought I would. I sort of thought it might be okay, but if it's not, then at least I can talk about Frankenstein for like 2 hours, and no one can complain about it. But as it happens, I'm really enjoying this. So I hope other people are as well, even if you haven't read Frankenstein or are particularly familiar with it. I hope it'll inspire some people to read Frankenstein. I'm having a wonderful time. But yeah, I'm going to take a quick break. I encourage everyone else to do the same, particularly if you came in from Fizzy's raid. Go and get a little bit of water. Take your meds if you need to. I need to do that. And yeah, I'll be back in 5 minutes or so. So I will catch you all in a bit. Hi, I'm back. I hope everyone had a little break. I took my meds. I'm very good. So we are in this gloriously Edenic setting. So I've decided that I'm subjecting you all to more readings of Frankenstein, because I'm allowed, and I'm not going to apologize for it. I was just reading back over this moment from chapter 10, where Frankenstein confronts the creature, and I think this is the perfect kind of setting to read that, because it's very Milton, it's very Paradise Lost. My reading of Frankenstein is so informed by Paradise Lost that it's impossible for me not to think about it. And it's just so wonderful. Like, it's tragic and awful, and yet there's another bit that I was thinking of. I've just realised there's a very Byronic. Is it this bit? I'm sure I wrote it down somewhere. There's a description of the creature, and it's so Byron. It's just so dramatic. But I can't remember where it is. So we're gonna read this bit instead. If I think of something about Byron, I haven't read Paradise Lost in years, but I love Paradise Lost. It's just fantastic. It's wonderful. Anyway, I'm just gonna read this bit of chapter 10 because I'm allowed. And I love it. Yeah, I could share my. I was gonna share my screen. I've got a PowerPoint presentation that I've got in front of me that you can't see, but I couldn't figure out how to get it up working, so you can't see it. Sorry. But yeah, this bit from chapter 10. I expected this reception, said the demon. All men hate the wretched. How then must I be hated who am miserable beyond all living things? Yet you, my creator, detest and spurn me, thy creature, to whom thou art bound by ties only dissoluble by the annihilation of one of us. You purpose to kill me. How dare you sport thus with life? Do your duty towards me, and I will do mine towards you and the rest of mankind. If you will comply with my conditions, I will leave them and you at peace. But if you refuse, I will glut the maw of death until it be satiated with the blood of your remaining friends. Abhorred monster, fiend that thou art, the tortures of hell are too mild a vengeance for thy crimes. Wretched devil, you reproach me with your creation. Come on then, that I may extinguish the spark which I so negligently bestowed. My rage was without bounds. I sprang on him, impelled by all the feelings which can arm one being against the existence of another. He easily eluded me and said, Be calm. I entreat you to hear me before you give vent to your hatred on my devoted head. Have I not suffered enough that you seek to increase my misery? Life, although it may be an accumulation of anguish, is dear to me, and I will defend it. Remember, thou hast made me more powerful than thyself. My height is superior to thine, my joints more supple. But I will not be tempted to set myself in opposition to thee. I am thy creature, and I will be even mild and docile to my natural lord and king, if thou wilt also perform thy part, the which thou owest me. O Frankenstein, be not equitable to every other, and trample upon me alone, to whom thy justice, and even thy clemency and affection is most due. Remember that I am thy creature. I ought to be thy Adam, but I am rather the fallen angel, whom thou Remember that I am thy creature. I ought to be thy Adam, but I am rather the fallen angel, whom thou drivest. That's not a hard word to say. Thou drivest from joy and no misdeed. Everywhere I see bliss, from which I am alone and irrevocably excluded. It was benevolent and good. Misery made me a fiend. Make me happy, and I shall again be virtuous. Giving us a PowerPoint presentation. I was trying to do a PowerPoint presentation to have to show things, but I ran out of time, and I ended up just reading Darkness and Prometheus by Byron, which are tangentially related, and I was considering reading them. Darkness is probably one of my favorite poems ever. It's up there with most of Keats' stuff, and Don Juan. It gives good context for the year without summer, but I don't think it's necessarily going to be relevant directly to the stuff that we're doing in the game. So I'd love to read it sometime for you all, because it's one of the bleakest, most depressing, and yet most stunning poems I've ever read. And Prometheus is great because it gives context to the modern Prometheus sort of subtitle of Frankenstein. But again, I'm not going to read the entire poem now. I also had an entire bit from Godwin about the kind of sympathy for Satan, but I would just be rehashing old content, and I'm here to stream video game, not info dump. I say as if I haven't been fucking info dumping this entire time. I'm a liar and a coward, and I'm sorry. We're gonna play more of this game because I'm excited. Let's go into this strange and mysterious place. Hello. I think you're here to info dump. How did you know? Who told you? No human beings here. Only broken limbs were scattered throughout this place. Hearing mention of Don Juan, I have a book to recommend you. Excellent. Please do. What have we got? Love is a great miracle worker. It turns stone into flesh. I pronounced Don Juan wrong. I'll forever get on my nerves. I know you're being facetious, but god damn it. The number of people who are like, oh, it's Don Juan. You're Welsh and you don't know how books work. Because people heard my accent at uni and thought that I couldn't possibly have good ideas about things. I was like, have you read the first stanza? The first fucking stanza of the poem? I see. What are we doing? Just got a little friend. It's fine. Can I put it there? Place. Place. There we go. No? You're not feeling it? Sweetheart, you need to turn around him. You need to just put it there. I think I have to get the other bits first. Can I put it down? Otherwise I'm not going to be able to pick up the rest of the bits. Okay. Ah, I see. Okay. After the death of John Jewin. Ooh. If you wouldn't mind sending me a link to that, Tam, you're more than welcome to DM it to me, because I'm worried that it'll slip out of my mind if I try and remember it now, or just the title of the book. That would be amazing. Is that a leg? Is that an arm? I can't tell. There we go. I had but one idea: making the creature who would be my double. We're doing a Frankenstein. Holy shit. Nice. What's that? Oh, I see. Oh, I see how it is. Smart. Can't put that there. The Bride of Frankenstein. Apparently so. Because Victor wouldn't make us a hot wife. Bit rude. No, I just put them down there. I can't tell what's a leg and what's an arm. I'm not good at distinguishing my limbs. Sorry about it. The husband of Frankenstein. Aha. I mean, that's the other reading, isn't it, of why Frankenstein refuses to make the creature the wife, or the woman creature. Like, oh no, what if I lose my hot husband, who I also hate? We're doing it. We're making monsters. That's not the right thing. Sound of creature. Exactly. I'm looking for some kind of body part. Give me a torso, if you don't mind. There's a bunch of limbs. That's all good and fine. I really like this that you can just select. I'm hoping it will let me mix and match, because that would be pretty funny. Is there a torso lying around somewhere? Or is it all limbs? Maybe I need to get arms. I'm not sure there's a... Can't see a torso. Don't think that's an arm. Character customization. Exactly. Are you an arm? Are you a leg? I think you might be an arm. I'm not entirely sure. It's quite small. I'm looking for a torso. If anyone sees a torso, let me know. It's another limb. That's a limb. That's a limb. Going out on a limb here. There's a head with more limbs. I think I might have missed something. Oh, hang on. Is that a torso? Ah, there we go. Found one. Did it? Whoa. It's got boobs. So it's a ostrich human with boobs. But is Frankenstein in several corpses into a creature of not IRL character customization? Exactly. I love this. This is great. We're making a hideous little beast, and it's excellent. Fuck yeah. Its appearance did not concern me greatly. Only its existence counted. We're doing it. We're making him a little friend. Let's do a little... Is that a Medusa arm? I really hope that's what that is. It's quite hard for me to see. It is! Oh, that is so good. I love it. Were it to be repulsive, I'd love it like myself. I don't want a Medusa head. I've already got a Medusa. We want a cool, different type of head. What was the one I put over here? Yeah. Little curly head dude. Whoa, nice. Hot. My work was complete. Would the miracle of life be accomplished? I marvelled, and my heart was enkindled by the simulacrum of a body. I wanted to embrace it and hold it against me. Aww. To feel the marble come to life. Is that the, is it Pygmalion? Is that the myth? Is it Metamorphoses book 10? I had a brief Ovid phase at uni. But I can't remember if it was Pygmalion or not. There's the bit in The Winter's Tale, which is quite reminiscent of that, if I'm thinking of the right thing. I may not be. It was like my first year of... Okay, Pygmalion's the sculpture, Galatea is the statue. Okay, I was on the right track. Do I... Aww. Oh, no, I'm gonna give it a big cuddle. I didn't want that to happen, that's why I let it go. I understood that all this was naught but an illusion. A fantasy born of my despair. Life could not spring from inert matter. Too much hug. Like me, this companion I dreamed of would be made of human flesh. I decided to leave this garden of torments with solitude as my only friend. Aww. Relatable, how dare you? Don't think you're getting out of hugging me. Oh shit. Oh my god, what the fuck? That's so cool. Oh, it's horrible, I love it. I wanted to see if there's anything else, but I think we do actually have to leave the garden. Okay, I think we need to go. I'm sorry, baby. I love you. We'll find you a hot creature wife. Don't worry about it. I remember this immense pain. Was I born from the void? Weren't we all? Oh, goddamn. Cemitatium. Words. I'm fine. My brain didn't turn off, don't worry about it. Oh no. I've gone loopy. I'm sorry. Latin, it's not a real language. I'm not a nerd. This effect is really nice. No sculptor had shaped me. No family awaited me anywhere on this earth. Oh, so good. This is like the ultimate gothic scene, right? This is the sublime in action, people. So does that line up? It does. Oh, I love that. Becomes like a 2D scene. The sound of the faraway bells, something. Sorry, I was focused on the cool path effect. My bad. I don't know if I even need to be touching this. No, I don't. Drawn to this divine singing coming from the mountains. I wanted to see the sunset. The sublime means underneath the citrus fruit. God damn it. Welcome in is my name, okay? I remember you because I fucked up your name so badly when you first came into chat. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely day. I'm playing this game because I love Frankenstein so much. I've been very annoying about it. Just call me okay. I will. Where are we going, buddy? Where do you want to go? Deus. This is great. Spooky. Where are we going? Approach. I am Mary, Mother of God. As I answered his call with faith and humility, I'll bring you the good news. Nice. Through your actions, complete this book and open the gates to eternal salvation. So we're getting forgiven for killing a child. I remained in ecstasy, facing the statue which spoke to me. Do I speak to it again? Ah. Once you are ready. Ooh, okay. A little wonder. I'm doing good, thank you. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this game. It's very different from anything I've played before, but I'm having a really nice time. Oh, is this going to be another thing where I fuck up? I'm going to look around first. Let's have a nice little sit. Have a nice little reflect. Ooh, I love that. The little splashes of colour. So beautiful. I wonder if that's something I can do to the rest of the scene. I'm going to go over here. Enter. I don't really want to do that yet. Open plan church. God had a vision. Gotta respect it. Ooh, it's the tree. Can we nurture it? I stole it. It's not what I wanted to do. Stole the tree. Place. I think it's not a tree. Might just be flowers. 4 months ago, I ordered food and 4 months later it's still not here. Oh dear. Someday it'll get to you. Is that like a kind of a chalice or that? The screen's small. I can't see. We're doing it. I'm gonna pick that up again. Do I want to do that? Oh. It just arrived. Excellent. Excellent timing. It's perfect. Yeah, we should probably cover up the grave, in my opinion. We're helping. We're just being a little groundskeeper. Nice. Okay. Oh, I love this. I need to get that as well. Wonder if I can put that on this grave here. Where can it go? Oh, there we go. See it. Place it there. I think I was right in putting the this thing here on the blocks there. Some kind of, I think it's some kind of cup or chalice. It's quite hard to see. I'm not able to make out the icon fully. So not entirely sure. I can't put it back. Did I do it wrong? Oh well. We've got it now. It's mine. I'm gonna run off with it. Another uncovered grave. It's all fine. With the VR remake. Let's straighten the sword. It's not a sword. It's a crucifix. I can't see things. My vision is really bad. I need to get new glasses. Thanks, Jesus. $150. What did you order? 20 horses. As you share my suffering, you also share my consolation. Flowers on this grave here. Put them on there. A horse costs £7.50. Maybe. I've never bought a horse before. I'm not a Tory. What goes in here? Ooh, spooky. Got one burger. I hate to say it, but that was not a good use of money. Hey, how you doing? I uncovered the whole scene. Oh, it gets even brighter. Just having a little run. It's fine. Need to go out. Is Jesus breeding the fish and the bread? Yeah, exactly. His collection of valuables. Look, Jesus is allowed to do whatever he wants, I think. What would Jesus do? Eat Mackie rolls and breed bread, apparently. According to you sinners. So, okay, let's try and play the piano. I'm gonna fuck it up again because I didn't understand it and it didn't give me another chance to redo it, but it's fine, I guess. Just embarrass myself again. Ah! Don't know if I'm doing this right. I won! I did a piano. That's very pretty. I'm always quite conflicted because I really enjoy, like, cathedrals do fill me with this weird sense of awe, and I'm not religious, so I don't really quite understand it. But I think I just admire the artistry of a cathedral. That was an organ. Listen. Listen. Song for Easter Mass. The Lord is risen, hallelujah. Like spring over us, a new day is dawning. Like spring, Christ is risen, joy of the world. O Christ, man's friend, joy of the world we are delivered. God has opened the gate to the garden wide for us again. God has opened it again and told us to enter. Thanks, God. Welcome in, Perrin. How's it going? You joined at a very religious part of the game. We're just reading a bit of the Bible. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Lizard brain out of big building. Yeah, I think so. I think I'm a big fan of the Gothic architecture. I had a big interest in that when I was in like sixth form. So I think that's a big part of it. Drink some wine? Fuck yeah, let's get wasted. Hell yeah. Having an absolute fucking blast. Okay, did I do all the things I needed to do? Let's have a look. What have I done? Oh. A religion, a joy of sacrifice. I'm full of shame and choose to atone for my sins before my brothers and sisters. You believe in the greatness of a God who pardons? Only about 2.5 hours to play if you don't stop every 5 minutes to read the book. Oh my god, I'm sorry, alright? Jesus. Being fully attacked right now. Doubt took over me. I'm not doing this whole religious thing. What is your choice? When I watch Draenog play Skyrim and read all those books. That's not a special interest of mine, I'm sorry. I'll have to try and engage with it and see if it'll do what the brain wants. I feel like I did the wrong thing over here. I am thinking of possibly stopping after this bit, which might mean next stream is shorter, but I'll pad it out with more horrible reading, I guess. Which apparently everyone hates. I'll info dump more out of pure spite. I want to see if there's any differences here. Believe in the greatness. I believe in God, I guess. Go and join your brothers in suffering. Yay! Suffering! I became aware of the suffering that I had inflicted. The child that I killed in an act of rage. This cottage devoured by the flames. Oh, it's just a sad little baby boy. These sins washed away, I will fully belong to the community of men. The statue hugged too hard. Yeah, which is my best friend. You gotta squeeze your friends until they crumble to dust. That's how friendship works. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his faithful servants. This is cheery. Going through a lot of friends. I mean, they do keep rejecting me. It's not entirely my fault, Ravane. I'm sorry to say. Let the little children come to me and do not hinder them. No, just fight them, apparently. I think we just cut off half the writing. It's fine. I'm with my bros now. I'm blending in. No one can tell. He's just such a little baby. Look how sad he is. I love him. I'm gonna go this way. Whoa, the devil is among us. Why be afraid of one of God's creatures? I mean, are we? Do not listen to him, my brothers. The devil is cunning. Let us fight the Prince of Darkness with God's weapons. Flee! I'm being a coward. Nobody'd accept me as I am. These believers who professed fraternity pursued me for hours on end. I ran relentlessly all the way to the peak of a mountain. Having a little romanticism moment. I see. A storm arose. I was exhausted. He's just a poor little baby boy. Industria. Gonna see. Stream at the same time as Fizzy next to us, so they can't be here to insult you. Exactly. I might have to. I'm gonna stream at 8 in the morning on Saturday. Can't be relentlessly bullied. Okay. I am gonna leave it there for today. I've had a really lovely time streaming this. I'm really enjoying the game. Like, way more than I thought I was going to. Whether that's just because it's Frankenstein and I've had so many opportunities to just dump all of my enthusiasm onto all of you, which I do apologise for. I've calmed down a bit now, but while I was preparing for the stream, I was... Oh, hello. I was extremely excited. I haven't really gotten into getting all of my thoughts down on paper on Frankenstein for a very long time. And it's making me all excited. I need to go back and read it again and think about it and write all my thoughts. It's wonderful. I love Frankenstein immensely much. I'm sticking with that. That's the words I've chosen, and that's the words I'm sticking with. And yeah, I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday, doing some Stardew. Hoping to start around 4:30. And then I'll be streaming some more of this on Saturday. I think Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. But yeah, let's have a look at who we can raid into today. Oh yeah, let's raid into Sleepiest, who is a streamer I have recently discovered, and they're really cute and they do really nice art. So I would recommend everyone go give them a follow. Raid Sleepiest. Yeah, so I will be back on Wednesday. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their Monday. And I will catch you soon. Take care, everyone. Bye.